What is up, guys?
Shut your fucking mouth!
Welcome to my first ever long form content video. Everybody clap. Huh? You said what? How is the video already so good when we are 10 seconds in? Yo, chill with the glaze. But seriously, guys, welcome to my first ever long form content video. I'm a little bit nervous, but you know, we gotta start making some long form content videos. So yeah, this is gonna be my first one. It's gonna be basically about me. Most of you guys know me from my fish content and lives on TikTok. I'm currently roughly around like 46,000 followers over there. Trying to just build myself from other platforms as well. So, you know, welcome if you're new. Welcome if you're, from TikTok or from my Discord server. Just regardless, welcome. I'm just gonna be talking about myself, talking about why I started content creation, talking about my hobbies, interests, about just like where I'm from, stuff like that. So yeah, grab some snacks, grab some drinks, and yeah, let's get the show started. So I'm going to be trying to make this video as like not cringy as possible because I'm definitely going to look back at this video a couple years down the line, and I don't want to like look at myself and like, oh my gosh, I was so cringe, and I want to like delete my video or whatever. So I'm gonna just try to not make this cringe. Just talk about my life, talk about me, and yeah, I'm just gonna be yapping about me. So some information about me: I was born and raised in South Korea. Well, I guess raised is a little bit of a stretch because I was raised in the US more than I was raised in Korea, because I was like a baby when I was in Korea. So I was born in South Korea and I've moved to the US when I was around 4. I'm currently living in Texas right now. Never been to any state, or I have, but never lived in any state. So ever since we moved here, I've been a Christian almost all my life because we attended this certain church. We never quit, we never left this church. We've literally been here for over a decade, and it's just like a very like a childhood like place for me. But I think I'm finally going to be leaving this church soon because all my friends are senior friends, and so they're already graduated. They're gonna go to their own paths, go into college, and I'm just gonna be alone, and this is gonna be like a depressing time for me if I'm just like alone, right? So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be moving out of this church finally, which is kind of sad to see, but it is, it had to happen. And yeah, so I'm currently a senior in high school, and fun fact, I've been living in the same house for about 12 years now, until I moved out a couple months ago. I posted like some like stories on my TikTok, if some of you guys know. But yeah, I'm definitely like enjoying my new house. We got a second floor and everything, and definitely much bigger house, and it feels very nice. So next thing I'll move on to is interests and hobbies. To start off, I like watching animes in my free time, although I haven't been watching a lot recently. There hasn't been a really specific reason why I haven't been watching, but I haven't been watching because I guess like school, and I'd rather like doom scroll on TikTok or whatever, which is, I know that's kind of bad, but yeah, I haven't been watching too much. The most recent anime I've watched was Death Note. It was a really good anime, so if you haven't watched it, go watch it. My favorite animes are like Cyberpunk, AOT, JJK, stuff like that. I really like romance animes. I watch a lot. I'm currently like collecting like a manga series of Kaoru Hana. It's like The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. So I'm collecting like manga with that. Another thing I really enjoy is hanging out with my friends. I like to be alone most of the time, to be honest with you, but it's very nice to just catch up with your friends and just have the time of your life, because I mean, I am still pretty young and I want to just create memories, which is why I also have Instagram, because I just like to keep my memories in there, so just to not forget about all the things I did in the past, so I can just look back, stuff like that. I love midnight walks with like slow or sad songs like Cigarette After Sex, Brian Barnes, those kind of artists. Just like listening to them while walking, going on like late night walks is one of my biggest hobbies. I love walking just like at nighttime. It's very calming and relaxing. And one thing to know about me for sure is that I absolutely love the rain. This is kind of a weird like thing about me, but if I had the chance, I like to be like just poured down with rain. I know people will be like, what are you saying? Like, you're being a little weird. But me personally, I just like, I have this urge to just like go outside and just like get just absolutely drenched by the rain. Whenever it rains. So every time it rains, I kind of just like want to go outside. And I just like ask my parents like, hey, can I just go outside? And then they're like, no, you're gonna get cold. I'm like, oh, fine, whatever. So I don't go, but sometimes I actually do. Just get drenched in water. So yeah, that's a fun thing. So next thing is I love enjoying, like, I just love streaming. I enjoy streaming a lot and making videos such as this one. I've been making like short videos for a long time now. I know I just started this channel like not too long ago, my yuunkito channel, but I've definitely like enjoyed making short videos in the past. Even when I was a kid, I'll get onto that in like later part of the video. But yeah, I absolutely enjoy streaming and making videos. Just being a content creator, just absolutely love it. I love talking about life with friends. Every time we have like a sleepover, oh well, I don't think this is gonna happen too much now, but whenever we would like sleep over or like meet up at like late night, I love talking about just like life, of how like what their life has been, what my life has been, and just like basically just like comparing and contrasting and just like talking about like stuff like that. It's just like it's like a very nice bonding moment in my opinion, and it's just like I don't know, I just love it a lot. And then following with that, I also like philosophical talk. Talking with people philosophically is also really cool and interesting to me. That's the end of my hobby. There might be a little bit more that I might forgot, but I don't know. I kind of just thought about this while recording, so I'll just say it. It's not really like a category that I had in mind, but I kind of just thought of it. So the one thing about me is that I can never gain an ego. This might be like, I don't know, trying to make me like, oh, I'm so humble, trying to be like that, but like I genuinely, like as a human, I can never gain such an ego like how some other people do. Ever since I was a kid, I would like play with my friends, talk to my friends, and obviously like when we were kids, like we would get into like fights and arguments and stuff like that, and I would always be the one to apologize, just put my ego aside, apologize first, admit that I was wrong. Everything that is like anything just opposite of ego is what I was as a kid. I wasn't like this when I was in the start, but as I grew, I just like became more humble and humble. And I know it's kind of contradictory if I say I'm humble, trying to be humble. Does that make sense? But I'm just trying to be real here. Like, I don't think I can ever get like ego from gaining a lot of followers, like getting a lot of friends, being known, stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, I'm just a guy, you know? Like, it doesn't matter what I achieved or what I did, like unless you're the president or whatever. But I can never gain an ego to a certain extent to some people, which is mind-boggling, by the way. It's just like, how do people get like such an ego? You know what I mean? And so yeah, I can never be those people, and I try to be a humble guy, and I am a humble guy. And if I ever make like a egotistical joke, like it's always a joke. It's never serious. I never think I'm better than anyone else. I also don't think anyone's under me. Never think anyone's over me either, unless I'm my parents, because that's a different story. But yeah, so now I'm gonna get into like a sad story. Now I'm not gonna try to make this like a sob story, trying to like get all attention from y'all or something, but just like for character development, I just want to say it. So you know how I mentioned how I moved to the US when I was around 4? So obviously I didn't know how to speak any English. So when I was in like the 1st or 2nd grade, I would always get like bullied from little kids, because I didn't know how to defend myself. I wasn't strong. I didn't know how to speak their language. I didn't know anything, right? I didn't know how to talk to a parent, talk to a teacher. So I kind of just took it. I don't know. And so I kind of got bullied in like 1st grade, 2nd grade, and 3rd grade is where I actually like started to learn English. I could actually like speak, but still not that well. I still got a couple friends that I still keep in contact to this day. Third grade was like the place where I actually like coherently like spoke English. Fourth grade, I made a bunch of friends. Fourth and fifth grade was like my peak year of making friends, of just like interacting with people like socially. So sixth grade was my online class. Online class was nothing. I mean, it was just like you wake up, join the Zoom, and then just like go back to sleep, right? So that was like whatever, you know. It was pretty fun too. I would like get on Discord call with my friends and like play Rocket League and stuff like that. So yeah, that was like a good moment for me. I know like the world was like people were dying and stuff. I'm sorry for people's losses, but like I've had like a lot of fun. I'm sorry, it's like a little selfish, but I had a lot of fun during quarantine. I'm sure some of you guys can relate to what I'm saying, right? Okay, I'm not trying to be an asshole. Okay, so now 7th grade rolls around. 7th grade and 8th grade was like my worst years. I don't know, it's one of my worst years ever. I only have like a little faint memory of like good memory and a lot of bad memories, mainly in 8th grade. In 8th grade, I would get bullied insanely because I don't know what made them bully me so much. Maybe I was just like foreign and like I was just like Asian, I guess, but I got bullied a lot. I mean, I could speak English like perfectly fine at this time, but they would just like, I'm not gonna get into details, but they would really bully me and it would like actually hurt me to the point where it's like I want to skip school, I want to skip class. It was like a very tough time for me, and I kept this to myself. I didn't say it to my parents, didn't say it to a teacher. Or actually, no, I tell it to a teacher. Actually, no, I tell it to a teacher, and she didn't give a fuck, bro. Yeah, no, fuck her. I don't know, man. At this time, it was really sad and difficult for me, and I just wish that like something would have been different, maybe. Obviously, like I still kind of not talk to them, but I see them in the halls like in high school now. They don't really care, obviously. We've all moved on to that like phase, because middle school is like, it's like that cringe phase for everybody, right? So I don't know, I think that's character development, to be honest. But the last and final category I'm going to be going over is why did I start content creation. So to start it off, in 2020 quarantine, I started making videos and streaming for the first time ever. I was pretty young at the time, and so I didn't know what I was really doing. Obviously, I made cringe videos. I didn't have a good setup, so my content creation wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna make money off of this, I'm gonna be popular, I'm gonna become like, you know, like all that dream. Like it's like I didn't have that dream while making these content, because I was a little kid. Like I was just literally just making this video for fun. And so I was just making videos in 2020 quarantine. I made many contents like such Fortnite, Roblox, Rocket League, Minecraft, etc. And you know, I've been just posting like some like, you know, like some stupid BS content on there. And after I've been posting a lot, I've kind of gained like a following. Most of them were like probably kids, like didn't even really like following me for me. So I gained around like 25k followers over like the year during quarantine, just making stupid videos. So after that, I was like, oh, I'm getting like some followers, like, and that was about it. That was like the end of the story. So after that quarantine ended, I completely forgot about that account. I kind of just had that account to just flex. I don't know, but I didn't actually flex on them, because I mean, I didn't have any videos on there because I unlisted all of them because it was cringe. I was corny. I don't like it. And then, so not back in 2025, after 5 years of not touching that account, I was like, you know, I've seen people make videos of fish and I've seen them streaming it, so why can't I do that? So that's what I did. I got on the account and started posting fish content videos, but I was banned on that account for like the live stream access because I was like underage or whatever. So I made a whole new fresh account, because all those followers are ghost followers now anyway, because 4 years later, like they're not gonna like be keeping up with me, right? That's just like a dead account, dead followers. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna start up a new account. just start brand new, see how this goes. And I start posting content, I start streaming, pretty slow at the start, and then after I made like the Discord server, just everything, you know, a content creator would do. And I'm just glad that I started that, because it helped me realize that there's so many people out there that actually like me for me. I know that's like, that might be a stupid statement, but I would like be self-conscious about like, oh, what if they think this about me, what if they think about that about me? And you know, content creation kind of made me realize that I should just be me, you know, just post what I want to do what I want to do, say what I want to do, and just stuff like that. And the content creation made me realize that there are supporters out there that are going to support you no matter what. So yeah, it went well. I finally got my dream, getting Fish CC title. That was one of my dreams, doing content creation. So it took me about like 6 months to get to there. So after that, I like blew up over the summer. I'm currently in summer right now, so it hasn't even been that long since I've like, you know, blown over and blah blah. So yeah, that's kind of just why I started content creation. Yeah, that kind of just sums it up, everything. Which brings me to my next point of why I love my Discord community so much. So with the story that I just gave you, I was not so loved in school, and even in high school I had like a bunch of friends, but some of them were kind of fake, and I only have like a couple actual real friends that I still talk to. And so I wasn't truly loved in my surrounding, and that's where content creation came into play. I knew content creation nowadays, especially, there's gonna be a lot of hate, a lot of malice, a lot of violence in like the internet, especially nowadays. I've started regardless, so I've made my Discord server, started posting videos on it, and who would have thought that content creation would be the joy to my life, right? I met so many awesome people throughout the whole world. Every time I like talk in there, join the VC, kind of just interact with them, they just all make me feel so welcomed and loved, which I never got that IRL. So it just feels like a very new environment that I just feel so loved in. So I appreciate to everyone that's in my Discord server supporting me, like seriously, thank you guys so much. And yeah, it's just like a new experience, and I feel so loved, and I'm just so appreciative of every people in there. Alright guys, so that was all the category I kind of just thought of myself, of what y'all should know about me and what you guys might be curious about. If you guys enjoyed this video, and maybe like I want a part 2 of it, ask some questions down in the comments down below, and maybe if this video does good and people like it, I might make a part 2 answering y'all guys' question. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe, like, join my Discord link in bio, and I will continue to post long form content. This is very like unfamiliar for me, so I'm like trying my best to try to incentivize you guys to watch my videos long form content wise. So I'm trying my best here, so I'll just keep posting long form content in the future. And yeah, just thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.